Ready?
Yeah.
Davien is a loving, caring boy who loves to play sports.
Woo!
He loves to run around and get dirty. He's just a boy. There's no other words to explain except for, and he's a boy. Let me see your muscles.
A boy who's lucky to be alive.
I'm gonna have these end pieces and all the rest of the middle.
A fan of puzzles, Davien Martinez is one himself.
Yes.
Pieces of his life now missing. The reasons unresolved. It happened in this quiet neighborhood at home. Davien snuggled comfortably in his mother's arms.
Davien and I were laying down to take a nap, and then we heard what sounded like an air gun. When I heard the glass shatter, I pulled him off the bed, and I seen he wasn't moving. I yelled for my mom to call 911.
Inconceivable how a ruthless bullet could violate a child's comfort zone.
I was trying not to focus on that and focus on putting enough pressure on his head.
Just footsteps from where people go to find faith, Davien stood at heaven's door. He needed a miracle. And like that, guardian angels answered the call. He was flown to All Children's Hospital Johns Hopkins Medicine, home to one of the largest pediatric neurosurgery programs in the Southeast.
We have the expertise to take care of him immediately, and in that situation, time is of the essence. There is a fracture where the bullet went through.
CT scans revealed a relentless path paved by the bullet.
The bullet went through across the skull, went from the left frontal region through the middle, through the back of the right eye, and then lodged in his cheek.
The All Children's neurosurgery team rushed to save Davien.
We had to take him to the operating room to relieve the pressure in his brain, clean up the damaged area, and hope to give him the best opportunity to heal.
The cause of Davien's injuries perplexing to medical experts who thought they'd seen it all.
I have children myself, and the first thing that I thought was, how can this happen to a child this age? And that was the general thought in the operating room. Everybody was asking, how is this possible? We knew that we had to do our best to maximize his ability to recover.
Manatee County deputies are still investigating that drive-by shooting.
Meanwhile, Davien's mom was held at the crime scene, providing details and hoping for answers. Instead, it left more questions.
And it turned out that it was just a car shooting at another car, and we just happened to be in the crossfire.
No arrests were made. The case rendered inactive. The pieces still don't fit.
I have a lot of anger towards the person who did this. I still deal with that every day.
Hi, camera.
But pride replaces anger when she sees how far Davien has come.
The beautiful thing about children is that they have the ability to recover.
Recovery that begins with a profound knowledge of developing brains. There are only 140 pediatric neurosurgeons in the country. All Children's Hospital is home to 3.
Can't find where these go.
Many unanswered questions remain, but what Davien knows, he's willing to share.
I only have one eye to see out of now, because now my right eye's blind from a bullet that came through my mom's bedroom window.
Also a casualty, part of his frontal lobe, a crucial part of the brain.
And what the frontal lobe helps you do is try to decide or figure out what's right and what's wrong.
What do you think you want to make?
Making a ball.
We can live with one frontal lobe functioning and one non-functioning, but when you have an injury to both frontal lobes, then the patient becomes very impulsive.
I want to try.
Okay.
Medication helps, but it has its limits.
No!
There's a lot of impulses that he can't control, and his mood swings are up and down every day.
The one thing he has going for him is that he's really young. So the hope is that he can develop new connections to replace that area that he lost, and maybe he can learn to control his behavior.
But Davien and his mom don't have to pick up the pieces alone.
I think one of the beautiful things about our hospital is that they're coming to a place where they know that the sole focus is to take care of their children. Where's my hug? Oh, let me get down here.
And patients aren't the only ones who benefit.
What's happening? To see somebody like Davien, who was at death's door for a week, run back in here to see me in the office, and he's running around happy, playful, and taking video together of the two of us. Can you give me a peace out, homie?
Peace out, homie.
Can we snuggle a little bit?
No.
Still, there are connections the bullet took away, special moments a mom craves, traits of a boy she once knew.
Every once in a while I can get him loving and like to snuggling with me again. Not very often anymore.
But Davien's mom won't give up on Snuggles or her son.
When he gets older, I hope he understands that it wasn't targeted for him, that it was just an accident, and I hope that he takes this experience and he does something good with it. Give me a kiss.
A fitting piece to bring peace to their new lives.